Again, slow start. You know, give East Tennessee State credit. They came in here the first half and played really well and confident. And they were the aggressor. Thought we settled too much for long jump shots. We turned the ball over way too much in the first half. I think we had 12 turnovers the first half and only 2 in the second, so that's a great improvement. Obviously, I think we went and got 6 offensive rebounds in the first half. We went and got 14 in the second half, so we did some better things, and consequently, the first half we scored 29 points, second half we scored 51. So, you know, we got a lot of work to do, and we still got to figure a lot of things out rotation-wise, and you know, I'm sure it's going to be different people every night, but again, good to get the first game under our belt, and now we get ready for big dogs.
Question?
Coach, you have freshmen and sophomores. Is this going to be a situation where how far you go really depends on the type of contribution you get from them? And what did you see from them this evening?
Well, I think it's a combination of everything. I mean, our veteran guards have got to be really good. You know, we just can't afford for them to have, you know, off nights. They've got to be ready to play and play extremely well and disciplined on both ends of the floor. And so we start there. Then, you know, the post game, we got to figure that out. Do we go with, you know, 4 guards? Heck, do we go with 5 guards? I thought Lorena and Tilda played much better in the second half, so that's encouraging. Again, it's going to be a whole nother level come Sunday, but you know, I thought they did a good job. And but yeah, then you know, you got to look at all the young players and sophomores. Now they've got an opportunity to maybe seize a bigger role, and the freshmen, like I said, I'm real excited about them, but they got to do the little things. They got to know what we're doing, and then they got to go out and execute it. So I didn't think we didn't do a good job out of timeouts, knowing what we're doing. Just again, wasn't disciplined enough on both ends. But yeah, that's what's tough when you then now jump in and play the #1 team in the country. You don't have time to ease into it. So we're gonna have to grow up in a hurry this week.
Is there anything you said to Sanaya, Zai, and Zoe after the first half? Because you know they came out and scored 37 or 51 points and didn't turn over the ball 1 single time in that second half.
That's what I said. Our veteran guards have got to be really good. So great. Thanks for pointing that out. They were really good in the second half, and we played a lot better. So hopefully that will carry over. And that's the other thing. I don't like excuses, but you did have Zoe, Isaiah, and Madison missed, you know, a couple of weeks of practice, missed the exhibition game. So maybe it did take them a little time to get their groove on, but you know, again, not really into excuses. We got to figure it out.
Zoe had a career high, 21. What did she do out there that you liked?
Well, I thought she did a better job of attacking and getting into the paint some and getting some jumpers, and then it never hurts to hit a couple of threes or whatever too. But you know, that's what I was upset about in the first half. We had 4 assists and 12 turnovers, and it's because we, you know, weren't really breaking down the defense and kicking and continue to test the defense. I don't care if it's man, zone. You've got to be able to get a piece of the paint, make people help, and set your teammates up or get your own look there in the paint instead of settling for deep threes. So, but yeah, I mean, again, much better in the second half.
Any more questions?
Coach, you mentioned trying to figure out your big position here this season. After tonight, how do you figure that out?
You tell me. You know, I don't know. And it's a lot of things. Like I said, if our guards are playing well, that takes a little pressure off our post. You know, Lizzie, you know, got experience. Mallory's got a year under her belt. I just think, you know, I think Lorena's got a high ceiling, but she's still a little bit raw. I mean, I think Lorena, originally the idea was you bring her in and work with her a year and all that, but now all of a sudden, you know, hey, we need her now. So break the glass and, you know, grab the fire hydrant. But yeah, so again, and there's some other things. I thought Tilda, we played her at 5 a little bit. I thought she looked pretty good. She creates a little bit different look for people because she can step out and shoot the 3 some and do some other things. And like I said, I'm not ruling out completely us going with 5 guards, and just got to figure it out. But you know, I'm not one to just sit there and let it go. We're gonna work and figure it out.
NC State and South Carolina on neutral site, just how big is that for women's basketball? And
Yeah.
what are those games like to play?
Yeah, it's exciting. You know, it's just like I'm telling y'all, last year in Portland and then in Cleveland, it was first class. I mean, you know, both the NCAA and the host cities, they all were just unbelievable and made it big time. And I think this is going to be the same way. You know, you got to. Ally Financial Company is sponsoring it, and again, they've done so much for women's basketball, women's sports. You got to really appreciate what they're doing, and now they're going to put us up here, you know, on ESPN opening weekend. So, you know, hopefully we're ready for that.
Wes, your emotions and thoughts as that banner was being unveiled tonight?
Yeah, pretty cool. You know, so proud of that group of players, that team. It's a heck of an accomplishment. You know, my friends now call me finally 4 more. Okay, so, you know, it took a while, but no, it was cool. And I got to give my guy here on the front row credit. He said, someday you're going to go to the Final Four. And I'll be dang, he was right. We did. So, I call you Jimmy the Greek. Good job. Most people in here probably don't know who Jimmy the Greek is. Y'all know who Jimmy the Greek is? You do?
No, I'm saying that.
All right, look him up when you leave. I think that Google maybe, something like that.
Some of us old timers know.
I know. But no, it was a special night. You know, it was really, really exciting. I think last year's when we recognized and unveiled the 98 team. You know, I had mentioned to Stephanie, we need to get a banner for the Final Four. And went and did it a year ago, celebrating 25th anniversary, and I'll be dang, we got one. So, pretty cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, y'all.